to describe what this young man is doing out there. Spurs find themselves 3-0 at the moment. He is the MVP conversation, second best odds today. Boogie. Look, playoffs, obviously. But where are we on contending? How far do you think they really
I think they're in the beginning stages of exactly where OKC was when they started to make noise. It's kind of given a similar feel. This is a homegrown team. They did it through the draft. They've developed these young guys. They're continuing to do so. It's a young group that enjoys playing with one another so far that we've seen. It's giving the same, similar kind of. How can I say?
Like how far?
It's a similar setup. Look at the makeup of their team. They have an MVP type player, SGA and Wemby, and then they have a boatload of young, athletic, versatile talent around them, and they still have all their draft capital left. So they are in perfect position to even make moves. They're overloaded at guard. So now you have a problem with the all-star type point guard, De'Aaron Fox coming back. What do? You have a stud number 2 pick who's been unbelievable so far, Dylan Harper. You have guys like Sohan that haven't even played this season. Kelly Olynyk, Cornette, these guys are in and out of line. They have 4 or 5 guys that are going to be rotation players that haven't even played yet. So that is a great problem to have. Keldon Johnson's been great off the bench. So they have so many ways to hurt you, but it all starts with the big guy. And if he stays healthy, this team is going to win a bunch of games.
Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, Spurs are back.
They're real.
Yeah, Spurs are back. They got a lot of young talent. You got a young guy like Dylan Harper that can come off the bench and give you 20. Keldon Johnson, he can match you for another 20. And we haven't even talked about Wemby yet, right?
So we haven't talked about De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
And Vassell.
Yeah, they're definitely back in the mix, man. I like what they can do in the Western Conference. And the San Antonio Spurs, as an organization, they already represent winning. Then once you start plugging in these young, talented pieces and these guys, they're always going to be a problem. And Wemby is going to be the head of that snake. He's in the lead for MVP super early in this season because of the style of some of these highlights. Sometimes we like a sexy play. And he's making these play after play on the defensive and offensive end. Like, he's starting to get clips on both ends in one highlight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, starting to break with block shots and finishing with long three-pointers. Like, it's a great thing to see when the San Antonio Spurs are good. They're going to put pressure on the top of the West for sure.
You know what I like about Wemby?
Tell me more.
Besides everything? The whole summer thing, right? You hear all these stories. Oh, this guy did this. He put on weight. He expanded his game. Whatever he did this summer, whether that was mentally, physically, hanging with the monks, whatever he did, it's paying off. And it's just, he took that next step. He's taken his game to the next level.
Hanging with the monks?
Like, whatever the hell he did, if I'm another player, I am taking a page out of that book because it's
you're going to
off.
Go hang with monks?
The price on monks,
I might do
The
it.
monks are going to be like, no.
I'm retired. And I'm
one
thinking
guy
about
and one
doing
guy
it.
only.
He's the only one getting denied.
But they wouldn't let me in.
No, you're not going in.
They're not letting me in. But my point is, you hear all these stories about guys grinding, working hard. His shit's paying off. Like, whatever he did, this is because he was great last year. He had some unbelievable plays and highlights last year. The stuff I've seen in these 3-game stretches is something I've never seen before.
He's also, let's talk stretch. He's also the guy when asked in media day, he was like, he didn't even flinch. He said, we'll be the 6th seed. Like, this dude is not like the others, and it's amazing to watch so far.
I think that's underselling themselves. I think they can be better than the 6th seed.
I love hearing this so much. There's a stretch last night that is as if it was scripted and performed by a stuntman. Like, okay.
The second script.
No, I got nothing. Just watch.
I'm surprised you didn't block that just for fun.
It's so stupid.
Look at this. What 7'6" man does this from 35 feet?
Just one.
Right, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
just one.
That's good defense.
You get 2 stops and you start the break and you cash out from damn near half court. And that's your, what position? Is that your center?
Yeah.
What is his position? I don't know.
Is he the starting?
He's 1 through 5.
Is he the starting center?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, but he's not a center.
Yeah, but he's 1 through 5. I mean, he's legitimately 1 through 5.
He's everything.
Everything.
He actually does that too, because there are plays last night where he's like telling guys where exactly to go next. This is crazy. Spurs have been great many, many times, but it's never been sensational. Like, I've been doing this national thing for a while now, and no one ever talked about the Spurs, even when they were great.
Like,
they were
how
boring.
could you not?
He's the star. No, they did, Lou. It was like, yeah, they're great, but then they moved on to the next story because there wasn't anything sexy on the team.
How could you not like this guy? Like, do you think there's like Wemby haters out there?
Absolutely.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure.
Are you new?
Nobody gets out 100%.
Nobody.
Someone is, it's him. Like, I don't.
These people don't like Steph Curry, and how can you not like Steph Curry?
That's a great point.
I don't know how you just would dislike this guy.
Can we look at the numbers?
People that don't like me.
It's people that just
Okay,
don't
hold
like
on.
That's also crazy to me.
It's crazy.
Boogie, I think you're very lovable.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
The MVP conversation numbers, might as well throw them up there so you can see what we're actually even looking at.
Oh, my God.
He's the first guy to 100
blocks.
points, 3 games.
Yeah, listen, I think it's all about just whether they're going to win enough games. You know the Thunder are going to win a lot of games, and SGA's stats are going to be nuts. You know the Nuggets are going to win a lot of games.
Am I seeing that right?
Yeah, it's
Why?
not
He's had damn near 20 blocks this week.
Bro, he's averaging 6 a game.
Yeah.
He has more
Yeah.
blocks than most teams.
He has more blocks I had in my career in the first 3 games.
He set a historic mark this week.
It's insane.
He got to pass the ball at least. Look.
He needs to get his dimes up. He's a bit of a selfish
One
player.
steal? Come on, man.
It's coming. It's coming.
You gotta do
It is
more than
coming.
that.
One steal?
Wemby.
See, you guys are
I
going to
need
start
more.
hating. I knew it. It's only a matter of time. It's going to be 12 seconds. Yeah, first player in history to have 100 points, 40 rebounds, 15 blocks through his first 3 games.
No, they ain't no
Give him the
goal
MVP
there, yo.
now, man.
Nah, man, they ain't no
If
goal
they are
there.
a top 4 or 5 seed, is he the MVP?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So again,
and defensive player.
you
of the
know
year.
SGA is going to average crazy numbers. You know they're probably going to be the 1 seed. You know the Nuggets are going to win a lot of games, and Jokic is going to damn near average triple-double. So how does he win MVP?
Because they're not supposed to be here.
And also, you know the difference, how it looks. It passes the optics test. This is how it looks. Like none of these guys, Luka, SGA, Jokic, none of them are going to have clips like we just seen.
No.
That's going to be what sets him apart. All of them are going to have the numbers. But him doing it in spectacular fashion that's highlightable, that creates fandemonium for fans out there that just
like
want to
that.
vote for. Yeah, I just pulled one.
I
I just pulled one. But
But what
that's
about
going to create the excitement.
Is there a floor to how many wins the team has to have, or where
So,
they
I mean, they
finish in
can't, like the
what's
one year Russ won the MVP when they were like the 6 or 7 seed. There was the whole triple-double season. Like,
what about that?
I don't think that's going to happen again. I think teams are so good. There's going to be so many. There's going to be 55 plus.
Like if they
win
finish
teams.
Well,
7th.
be
or-
clear. He said 6. They're
He did
number
say
1 right now.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I'm saying. I think they have to be in that top 4 or 5 range for him to actually win it.
Top 4. It has to be top 4?
I think he's there.
And by the way, they should be there.
I think he's.
Because they're only going to get better.
Yeah. After the first week, we've pretty much seen everybody and what everybody has to offer. There's nothing in the Western Conference that's stopping them from being a top 4 team.
And I just think in a league that's so offensive-minded and driven, now you have a guy that's doing both, and he's even better defensively. It'd be nice to reward that.
And they play the Raptors today. I would just like to point out, when I was driving back here in the state of Arizona, shut it, I put a little bet on the quadruple-double that I think he gets one this year. Anybody else want to take that?
Yeah.
I think so for sure.
Really?
I am right.
I mean, he had 9 blocks game 2.
The assist is going to be the biggest problem.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get there.
And I'm mad if he passes. What are you doing?
Yeah, the quadruple-double is going to come with a weird stat. He might have 10 blocks, 10 steals or something.
Yeah, it could be something weird.
Yeah, it's going to be something weird.
All of us are in. Wow.
I'm in.
Time to be alive. We're going to take a quick break. On the other side, the other end of the spectrum, the Celtics, 0-3, their start. We'll talk about that next. We kind of want to focus right now. This is a nice win for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham with his 25 and 8. But the Celtics are in a situation. 0-3 to start this bad boy. Worst start since 2013. Obviously, they're missing pretty important pieces, but as far as the trouble that they're in, Boogie, I mean, I don't know what the light at the end of the tunnel is, and I don't know how it's going to get here. So where are they going to end up finishing? Are they top 5 at this point?
I think this team still has a lot of talent. I mean, obviously you're missing a big piece in Jason Tatum. This also shows how valuable he is to this squad, but they still have enough talent to compete in the East. So I think it's more so they're just in a bad rhythm right now. I think this team is going to obviously improve throughout the year. I think they still need to tweak their lineup just a bit as far as figuring out who's the starters and who's, the bench guys. I do think Peyton Pritchard is being played out of position. I would move him back to that 6-man role where he flourished, and obviously I would like to see Anthony in the starting lineup, but I think they're just out of rhythm, and it's showing. But this team definitely has enough talent. They have the experience to do so, but they have a chance in the East still.
Yeah, it's a tough start, and I think we anticipated this just because of the so much change, right? You take a Porzingis, a Drew Holiday, guys like Al Horford, Cornette, those guys were valuable pieces to the team. And then obviously their best player is out for the season with a torn Achilles. These are new roles. These are new opportunities. Again, what Boogie just said, Anthony Simons historically is a great starting Peyton Pritchard was just the best sixth man in the world, and they just flipped their roles and took away what they're accustomed to doing. And so I could see that being an adjustment they make, kind of just flipping those two, letting Anthony Simons kind of go in with that first unit.